With the United Kingdom looking like it's on course to join the World Health Organization's pandemic treaty, the people who have been paying attention in the last few years will know most of the information I'm about to present in this video. But there will be a lot of people out there who are still scratching their heads on what exactly is involved in the WHO's pandemic treaty. What exactly is it? And is it for better or worse? I'm here to tell you the truth, so don't go away. Lewis Brackpool reporting for Rebel News, bringing you classic scenery, of course, from the south of England on a rather pleasant day. The World Health Organization, who is an agency of the United Nations, are responsible for international public health. And they've not exactly been as truthful as they claim to be. Let's not forget that they failed to even contain the coronavirus pandemic back in late 2019 till now, the present day. And also, let's be honest, they had the knowledge on the origin of where this virus came from. The organisation also encouraged countries to use the lockdown model, then later on saying lockdowns should be a last resort to curb the spread. And let's not even go down the route on their cosy relationship with China. It's much more cozy than you think. It seems as though Trump's plan of pulling the US out of the WHO was a sensible and rational suggestion. Shock horror. On the 30th of March 2021, Boris Johnson put out a statement saying the following: "There will be other pandemics and other major health emergencies. No single government or multilateral agency can address this threat alone. The question is not if, but when. Together, we must be better prepared to predict, prevent, detect, assess, and effectively respond to pandemics in a highly coordinated fashion."
Build that better.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been a stark and painful reminder that nobody is safe until everyone is safe.
At night, the echoes of people crying out from their windows for help.
To that end, we believe that nations should work together towards a new international treaty for pandemic preparedness and response.
The next crisis is already waiting for us around the corner.
It would be rooted in the constitution of the World Health Organization, drawing in other relevant organizations key to this endeavor, in support of the principle of health for all. So this constitution will be a treaty for countries that are part of the WHO to sign. The treaty will include the following: a reform of the WHO alarm mechanism, the public health emergency of international control, declaration process and travel restrictions, pathogen and genomic data sharing, resilience to and response to pandemics, including universal access to medicines, vaccines, diagnostics, medical equipment and treatments, as well as resilient supply chains and technology transfer. Investments in health system strengthening and increased financing for pandemic preparedness and response. The list goes on, but you get the point. By signing the treaty, Boris Johnson will in effect give power over the UK to unelected WHO officials influenced by China. It almost feels like Brexit 2.0 is about to happen. Now fast forward to the present day. A draft of the WHO's pandemic treaty is expected to be released at the beginning of August 2022. The people of the UK were never asked of this. So let me ask you, would you be happy that your country will hand over their power to an organisation which is heavily influenced by China, that with upcoming pandemics would now handle your country's laws by unelected officials? Lockdowns, mask mandates, stay-at-home orders, work-from-home orders could all come back in a flick of a finger from these unelected officials. Access to supply chains, technology, medicines, vaccines, medical equipment, pathogens, genomic data, and be able to increase their finances? I know what my answer would be. So what's yours? So this has been Lewis Brackpool reporting in the south of England for Rebel News. If you enjoy these reports, you can now help support me over at ukreporters.co.uk. And I have a new documentary or docu-series coming out soon about the Great Reset, a very important subject. If you'd like to help out with this documentary, you can head on over to exposethereset.com and chip in. Thank you.